Today we'll be given a random NBA superstar to the 15 worst teams around the league based off record last season. And so given these struggling teams a superstar player, they now have a chance to compete for the NBA Finals, and we're doing a season and live playoff simulation here on NBA 2K to determine the winner. So guys, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack. The wheel draft is up next, so let's go. We have the 15 worst NBA teams in this wheel right now based off their record last season, and we have the 15 superstars in the NBA getting ready to be traded to one of these teams. And we begin with Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, the highest rated player, and he's gonna go to the San Antonio Spurs. So Spurs fans, just like that, you guys are already contenders for this simulation, and now we go to LeBron James of the LA Lakers, and he's gonna go back to the Eastern Conference, joining the Charlotte Hornets. And man, I just love these simulations. Now every team in the NBA has a chance to win the championship, and as we continue down the list, we have Kevin Durant, and he's going to go back to the OKC Thunder. I mean, that team is now unstoppable. You got Giddey, Chet, KD, SGA, and now it's Joel Embiid, who's going to go to the Portland Trailblazers, joining Damian Lillard. So a new duo out in the West, it's Dame and Embiid. And now we have the greatest shooter in NBA history up next. Stephen Curry will be going to the Eastern Conference, joining the Detroit Pistons. He will join Cunningham and Ivy out there, and okay, now the Pistons are stacked. And here comes the former MVP, the Joker, Jokic, and he's going to the LA Clippers to join Paul George and John Wall. So now the big three in LA is going to be interesting, and here comes Luka Doncic. Luka Magic is going to go to the Houston Rockets. He stays in the West, and he joins that young team out there in Houston. And now we got Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. He's back, and he's healthy, and he's going to go to the Atlanta Hawks, joining Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. Oh my goodness, Trae Young didn't make the top 15, so that team is now looking good in Atlanta. But now we got Ja Morant up next, and he's going to go from Memphis to New Orleans to join Zion Williamson in the Pelicans, and that Pelicans team is definitely a super team right now. And now it's time to find out where James Harden will be going to, and he will stay in the East, this time going to the Indiana Pacers. So Pacers fans, you guys get James Harden, and here comes Anthony Davis of the LA Lakers. AD will be going to Sacramento to join De'Aaron Fox, and so will AD be the guy to take the Kings to the NBA playoffs. But now we got Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat, and it looks like he's going to go to the New York Knicks. He's now in New York with that team. Can he take that team to the postseason? But here is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, a lot of trade rumors about him in real life, but for the simulation, he's going to the Washington Wizards. He will join Bradley Beal in that team, and only two teams remaining with two players. Here is Devin Booker, and Devin Booker will be going to the LA Lakers, joining Russell Westbrook. And so that means the last player on the list, Jason Tatum, will be going to the Orlando Magic to join the #1 pick in that young team out there in the East. Anyways, the wheel draft is over. I'm gonna head on to 2K22 to fill out the rosters, so let's go. So we are now in the NBA 2K, ready to simulate this season, and we're gonna briefly go over the rosters here on 2K, but I need you guys right now to go down to the comments and tell me who you think is gonna win today's simulation, and shout the people up on the screen who showed love in the last 2K simulation. I really do appreciate all you guys' support. You've been killing all the videos recently. I literally just can't thank you guys enough. But look at the Clippers. They got Jokic, Paul George, John Wall, and that's why I love today's simulation. Any team has a chance to win it, basically. And for all the teams who did not play well last season, now in this simulation with a superstar player, they have a chance to go to the NBA Finals. And that's what it's all about in these type of videos, giving teams hope. And look at the Charlotte Hornets. They got LeBron James and LaMelo Ball now as the Utah Jazz. They only have Donovan Mitchell on the team right now. And the Sacramento Kings, can they make the playoffs with Anthony Davis? And this New York Knicks team is so interesting. Jimmy Butler is now on the team to join RJ Barrett and Julius Randle, as we got the LA Lakers. No more LeBron, no more AD, but they do got Devin Booker, the Orlando Magic, Jason Tatum, and they also got the first overall pick. I feel like Orlando the next couple years is going to be unstoppable, as well as the OKC Thunder. Those are the two best rebuilding teams right now in the NBA, in my opinion. But that makes for a good question of the day. Which NBA team right now do you think has the brightest future? I want to see all your guys' comments, but look at this super team in New Orleans with Ja Morant, Zion, McCollum, Ingram. Oh my goodness. And as we look at the Pistons, can Stephen Curry take that team all the way to the NBA playoffs? I mean, on paper right now, they look like a solid squad, as well as this Houston Rockets team, very young, but now they have Luka Doncic. As we saw San Antonio get the Greek freak, can the San Antonio Spurs make a playoff run in today's simulation? As we see the OKC Thunder, they got KD. He's now back in OKC with this squad, and that's going to be a fun team to watch. But as we see the Timberwolves, I still can't believe they have Rudy Gobert. That's just such an interesting trade. Rudy Gobert to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now we look at the Blazers, Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid, as the Washington Wizards have Kyrie Irving now with Bradley Beal and Porzingis. Well, guys, the roster overview is over. It is time to simulate to the end of this season here on this 2K simulation to see which teams will make the postseason. And Giannis Antetokounmpo wins the most valuable player with the San Antonio Spurs, 21 points, 12 rebounds, and the Rookie of the Year goes to Jaden Ivey of the Detroit Pistons, 13.4 points. DeJounte Murray comes off the bench in Atlanta and he wins 6th Man of the Year. And again, Antetokounmpo wins Defensive Player of the Year for the 1,000th straight time. As the first team All-NBA, Luka Doncic with the Houston Rockets. Russell Westbrook with no AD, no LeBron makes the first team. What a season for Russ. Then we got Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler makes it for the Knicks. And the Joker will fill the center spot for the LA Clippers. And Trae Young will lead the league in points with 22. Then we got Jason Tatum. Then it's Kevin Durant of the OKC Thunder. And surprisingly, the points per game are very low from what we normally see in the simulations, as we got Stephen Curry, Antetokounmpo, James Harden, and Joel Embiid. And the assist per game leader, Luka Doncic of the Houston Rockets. Then we got the two Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Ball and LeBron James. And as we go down the list, we see Giddey and Russell Westbrook. I mean, what a season for Russell Westbrook in this simulation. But now to the NBA standings. In the East, the Atlanta Hawks super team takes the 1 seed. Then Stephen Curry's Pistons at 2. And look at all these records. Everybody's in the 40s. The East was very close. And then we got the Miami Heat making it, the Cavaliers, and usually all the regular playoff teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, the Toronto Raptors, the Celtics, the Nets, they don't make the postseason today. And now to the Western Conference, we see the Spurs with Antetokounmpo take the 1 seed. Then we got OKC with Durant, the Clippers with Jokic, the Warriors, the Pelicans, the Blazers, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Memphis Grizzlies slipping at the 8 seed. So the LA Lakers won't make the playoffs. The Sacramento Kings with AD won't make it. Luka Doncic and his Rockets miss out as the Phoenix Suns finish last in the Western Conference. And guys, the playoff bracket is officially set up. You see all the 16 teams. We're gonna get ready to simulate these NBA playoffs here on 2K with live games. It is your last chance to comment down below your predictions. And look how different these teams are right now in the playoffs with the superstars going to the bad teams. I mean, this is gonna be wild. And so anyways, the road to the finals begins here in the very first round. So go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, and let's begin these playoffs. Here we go. We will start the first round of the playoffs in Minnesota, where down go the Timberwolves in a sweep to the OKC Thunder, 118-112, your game 4 final. And I'm telling you, this OKC team now with Durant is looking scary as they will be moving on. And now we got a battle of James Harden versus LeBron James. The Hornets are up by 1, and they also have the series lead 3-1. Can they close it out? Halliburton shot is no good. And for the Indiana Pacers, their season on the line. Can they force a game 6 right here, right now? It's Kelly Oubre Jr. Nothing. Still gonna take it. No good. I mean, you gotta go to LaMelo or LeBron right there, as here comes James Harden with under 30 seconds. He's got the mismatch on Plumlee. Can he take advantage? And now the double team comes from Charlotte. Harden finds the open Turner underneath. Gets the basket, the goaltender LeBron, and what a pass from James Harden underneath. And now it's time for the Hornets to either win this game or we're gonna go to a game 6. 13 seconds. LeBron James on Daniel Tice. Here we go. Shot clock is off. LaMelo to motion. LeBron finds him. He's open. Bang! LaMelo Ball from LeBron James. The 3 is good. No timeout. Harden for the win. Off the mark, it looked good, but it rims out, and the Indiana Pacers will fall down in 5 games as their Charlotte Hornets win this series, and they move on. And now we'll be moving on to Atlanta, where the Cavaliers will fall in 5 games to the number 1 seed in the East, and this Atlanta Hawks team with Kawhi, Trae Young, I mean, they're looking scary as they take down the Cavs in 5 games, and now the Atlanta Hawks will move on to the conference semis. And now we got the Detroit Pistons looking to close out the series in 6. They lead by 2 in Miami with 40 seconds. Can the Heat win this game and force a 7-game series? Look at Victor Oladipo, the pull-up jumper. He got to go, and we're tied at 126. 32 seconds remaining. These fans are on their feet. They want to see a game 7, but here comes Cade Cunningham for the Pistons. They have Stephen Curry on the floor as well. Who do they go to? Cunningham on Martin. Crossover. Nothing. Great defense from the Heat. Now it goes to the top of the key to Stewart, and the shot clock is down to 10 seconds. Curry's motioning underneath. Cade Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham finds an open Curry for 3. No good. Rebound the rookie Jokic. He's on the break. Heat at a timeout. A chance to win game 6. Oladipo the drive. Spin. Oladipo. No good. Rebound Stewart. Detroit calls the timeout with 3 seconds to go. And a chance to win the series. You gotta watch for Curry. They go to Curry in the corner. Here comes the double. He shoots it. It's no good. I mean, that would have been one of the greatest game winners ever. Anyways, we're going to overtime in Miami, and the Pistons will go off in overtime as they'll win Game 6 and the series 141-136. Detroit's moving on as they take down the Miami Heat here in Miami in Game 6. And now we're going to go to Memphis, where the San Antonio Spurs, the #1 seed in the West, will take out the Memphis Grizzlies in 6 games. I mean, the 8-seeded Grizzlies gave them a fight, but ultimately the MVP Antetokounmpo gets the job done. And now we got a Game 6 in Portland, where the Blazers have a chance to close out the Clippers. They're up by 2, up in the series as well. Can they beat them in 6? This possession could be the dagger. Lillard the 3. Puts it in! Dame time in Portland! I mean, how does he make it? As here come the Clippers, down by 5, it's gonna be over. Jokic to 3, it doesn't matter. The Clippers follow the Blazers in 6 games as Joel Embiid and Damian Lillard get the job done, and they move on. And can you believe this? Down goes a super team in New Orleans. They will lose in 7 games to the Golden State Warriors, who have no Stephen Curry. I mean, I can't believe it. Like, I feel so many of you guys out there have this Pelicans team winning it all, as they're gonna go down in the first round in 7. And now we got a Game 7 in Washington. The Magic and the Wizards are tied at 131. Sucks for the lead. No good. Rebound Kyrie Irving in overtime with 37 seconds. Can the Wizards strike as the ankle breaker from Irving gives it up? Now Bradley Beal has it. I mean, Kyrie had a lane right there as Bradley Beal around the screen on Jason Tatum. No good. And the Magic get the stop. 24 seconds. About a 4-second shot differential. And these Washington fans are on their feet chanting defense here in DC. Here we go. Shot clock down to 11 seconds. It's gonna go to Jason Tatum. Suggs gives it to Anthony. They're gonna go to the first round pick. Banchero. Good. He scores. 7 seconds. Wizards at a timeout. Down by 2. Season on the line. Irving. Step back. Off the rim, and the first overall pick out of Duke gets it done, and this series is over in 7. Orlando moves on, and what a wild first round as we now enter the conference semifinals here on this 2K simulation. You guys see the 8 teams remaining. Hopefully your favorite team is still in this one, but anyways, without further ado, we're gonna simulate this round and see which teams will make the Final Four right now. So sit down, sit back, relax, and let's simulate the conference semis. So we're going to begin the conference semifinals off in San Antonio, where Giannis Antetokounmpo and his Spurs will take down the Warriors in 5 games, and they'll go to the Western Conference Finals. And for the Warriors, they had a great run in today's simulation, but it comes to an end as we enter a close game in Portland. Can the Blazers knock off the Thunder in 6 games? They have this series lead 3-2, and they're up by 1. And here's Josh Giddey with 40 seconds, takes the layup, it's no good. Rebound Damian Lillard, and the Blazers have a chance to extend their lead. OKC needs to win this game to keep their season alive. And we saw Damian Lillard hit the dagger against the Clippers in the first round. Can he do the same thing right now in the second? Here comes a screen from Grant. Lillard the drive. Lillard! Reverse layup, it's good! Oh, Damian Lillard can't be stopped in this simulation. As here comes the Thunder down by 3. Will they go for the 3 or the quick 2? Giddey! Durant, he's left open! Bang! And we're tied at 99. I mean, what was Portland thinking, leaving KD open for 3? And now the Blazers have a chance to win this series. 6 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Can Dame do it again? Lillard, pull up on Durant. It's good. Damian Lillard once again. Blazers on top by 2. 1 second SGA. It's no good, and Portland will take down the OKC Thunder in 6. Down goes KD here in the second round. What a game. And now down goes LeBron James in the second round. It's Stephen Curry and his Detroit Pistons who will go to the Eastern Conference Finals as they take down LeBron and the Hornets in 6 games, 105-85. Your Game 6 final as Stephen Curry and Detroit are looking to move to the NBA Finals today. And the Orlando Magic have stunned the NBA. They have beaten the 1 seed in the East, and the super team of the Atlanta Hawks as Kawhi Leonard, Trae Young, and DeJounte Murray will lose in 7 games. So Jason Tatum and this Orlando Magic team will move to the Eastern Conference Finals as they will win this series in 7 games. And now just 4 teams remain in today's simulation. In the West, we have San Antonio versus Portland, and in the East, we have Detroit versus Orlando. Hopefully your favorite team is still in it. But guys, it is now time to simulate these conference finals matchups here on NBA 2K22 with live games. So guys, as always, sit down, sit back, relax, and let's continue on. The Eastern Conference Finals will go the distance as we are in Game 7. It is all tied at 105.44 seconds. Here's Wagner off the screen. Puts in the 3. Orlando's now leading with 41 seconds. Can they go to the finals? And man, how big was that shot right there from Wagner as the Detroit Pistons down 3. And Curry's wide open. Bang! What is Orlando doing? You're leaving Stephen Curry open for 3, and we're tied at 108. Oh my goodness, this place is going crazy. Back-to-back three-pointers. Under 30 seconds now remaining. Game 7. Winner go home to go to the NBA Finals. It's Cole Anthony. Now it goes back to Wagner. Can he do it again? This time he misfires. Rebound Cunningham, and here come the Pistons. A chance to win the series. But I can't believe Orlando's decision to play through Wagner here in Game 7. You have Jason Tatum, even the first overall pick, Bonchero. I mean, I just can't believe it. He made a 3, but he missed that big one right there. And there's now 7 seconds remaining. They're not going to go to Stephen Curry. It's going to be Cunningham. Takes it. It's good. Cade Cunningham with 1.2. No timeouts for Orlando. Anthony from full court. Air ball. And the Detroit Pistons are going to the NBA Finals. Unbelievable. Cade Cunningham to win Game 7. And down goes Jason Tatum in the Orlando Magic. As now we'll go to the West. It was a 5-game series, and the Portland Blazers with Joel Embiid and Damian Lillard will take out the 1 seed with Antetokounmpo in San Antonio. And what a season for the Spurs, but it will ultimately come to an end here in the Western Conference Finals in today's simulation. And now, guys, we enter the NBA Finals. Only 2 teams remain. It is the Detroit Pistons with Stephen Curry against the Blazers with Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid. It all comes down to this in today's simulation. 2 teams, 1 championship. Who's gonna take it all? Anyways, guys, I hope you're having fun. It is time to simulate these finals right now. And we go to Portland where the Blazers are trying to force a Game 7. It is Game 6 as Curry on the drive flips up with the left hand and it falls. And their Pistons go up on top by 1. And they're trying to close out the NBA Finals right here, right now on the road. And there's now 40 seconds remaining in Game 6. Lillard the drive, Lillard scoop and score. I mean, this dude has been unstoppable in the simulation today. But now here come the Pistons with 34 seconds. It's Curry. Between the legs, 3-pointer, puts it in. Are you serious? What a play from Stephen Curry as the Pistons go up on top by 2. And if Detroit can win this game, that will go down as one of the most iconic shots in Halftime Productions history. As the Blazers with 21 seconds have a chance to tie the game or go for the lead. As Damian gets in the paint, and he's blocked by the rookie. Out of bounds with 10 on the shot clock. Oh, what a big time block. I mean, this game has so many iconic moments. As now it goes back to Lillard, top of the game. Here comes a double. He still takes it. No good. Rebound Stewart. And the Blazers foul with 10 seconds remaining. But I feel like Poland should have went to Joel Embiid at some point in this game. As Stewart makes the first. Can he get the second? He's got them both. Beef Stew knocks down 2 clutch free throws. Lillard with 10 seconds. Blazers at a timeout. Grant the 3 on its way. No good. Rebound Sadiq Bey. Up to Jaden Ivey. And it's all over. The Pistons will win the NBA Finals in 6. And they'll win today's simulation. Unbelievable. Who predicted them to win it? I mean, I can't believe it. What a game. What a simulation. And Stephen Curry, another amazing playoff performance. I'm telling you, this Game 6 had so many iconic moments. As they were celebrating back in Detroit, they got their first championship since Chauncey Billups and that crew. And guys, I really appreciate all your support on all the videos recently. I literally read every single comment. You guys are seriously all the GOATs. I really do appreciate it all, so thank you so much once again. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the simulation today. It is Halftime Productions. Thank you so much for watching, and we out.